Namaste everyone. Welcome to third chapter, Profit and Non-Profit Organizations. This is Rajesh and this is our first lecture for this particular chapter. Let us see what is learning objective in this chapter. After studying this chapter, you should be able to define the profit-seeking organization, describe meaning and type of non-profit organizations, distinguish between profit and non-profit organizations, explain the charitable organizations, and describe the organization of non-profit organizations. So basically, profit oriented organization and non-profit oriented organization. The organization which we establish for making profit and the organization which we are not started for making any kind of profit. So about them we are going to see in detail. In the past, the number of organizations in our society was limited. These organizations were small in size and simple in nature. But with the development of science and technology and the spread of education, the number of organizations have increased tremendously. These organizations have become large in size and quite complex in nature. Several organizations overlap in their features and functions. So as the time passes, the number of organizations and the type of organizations increased. Now let us understand the meaning of profit-seeking organization. Organizations which are established and operated primarily with the motive of earning profit may be described as profit-seeking organization. So the organizations whose motive is to earn profit are profit-seeking organization. Profit-seeking organizations are basically business organizations. No business organization can survive for long without earning some profit. It is the incentive of earning motive which prompt people to set up and run the business organization. So why the people are setting and running business organization? They are setting and running business organization to earn money. So here the incentive of earning money means they want to earn money, and because of that they are starting any organization. Profit also provide the money for modernization, expansion and growth of business enterprise. The main problem faced in profit seeking organization is maximizing operating efficiency. The owner and the manager of these organizations are concerned with ways and means of reducing cost and increasing productivity. So as these organizations are profit seeking organization, that means their main motive is to maximize their profit. So for that what they are doing, they are reducing their cost and increasing productivity. So to increase efficiency of the organization is the main task. In India, government also owns and controls several business organizations. Bharat Heavy Electricals, Indian Oil Corporation, that is IOC, State Trading Corporation of India, Hindustan Machine Tools, Steel Authority of India, etc. are few examples of such organization. These organizations were set up to speed up industrial development in the country. Most of the business organizations of the government are not earning profit. So the main objective of establishing these organizations by the government is to accelerate the industrial development. Most of the organizations which government started, their motive is not to earn profit. Therefore, the government is reducing its stock in these organizations. Some of these organizations, such as modern food industries, have been sold out to the private business firms. Now what government is doing? Government is selling its organizations which are not making profit. A profit seeking organization is engaged in production, purchase and sale of goods and services on regular basis with the object of earning profit by satisfying human want. It undertakes economic activities. A grocery shop, a sugar mill, an automobile repair workshop, a truck company are the examples of profit seeking organization. So the profit seeking organization, it is engaged in the production, purchase, sale, etc. and thereby it earn profit and also satisfies the human want. Now let us see the meaning type of non-profit organization. So we have seen what is profit organization or profit seeking organization. These are the organization whose main objective is to earn more and more profit. Now non-profit organizations are those organizations which are set up and run not to earn a profit but to serve the society. So here in the case of non-profit organization, the main objective is not to earn a profit but to serve the society. Some examples of non-profit organizations are given below. First is charitable organization. These organizations exist to provide financial assistance for various social cause. So charitable organizations, what they do? They provide some financial help, okay, financial assistance, that is donation, etc. for various social cause. For example, Tatas and many other industrial houses have established charitable trust which provide scholarship for higher education to young persons, mainly from poor families. Example, Ratan Tata Trust. So here is an organization, Ratan Tata Trust. What this Ratan Tata Trust is doing? Ratan Tata Trust is providing scholarship, okay, for higher education to the young persons. So if any child is very good in studies and he wanted to pursue for higher studies, but he is not financially well equipped for such things, then this Tata Trust, okay, Ratan Tata Trust, it help that particular child. Second, educational organization. So in non-profit organization, we have charitable organization, then we have educational organization. Business houses have also set up a school and college which offer educational facilities to public at nominal cost. So here we have some business houses, some business families who start a school and college, okay, to provide educational facilities to public at nominal cost. Center and state government have set up schools, colleges, universities, IITs, IIMs, libraries and other educational institutes for the development of human resource in the country. So you can see that government level, at government level, your central government and state government, they also create many schools and colleges and libraries for providing educational facilities so that there is a development of human resource. These are different from private educational institute which have been set up to earn money. Example, Council for India School Certificate Examination. Council for Indian School Certificate Examination. Okay, so these are different. These government schools, these government educational organizations, they are different from private educational institutes, as here their main motive is to provide educational facilities for the development of nation, for the development of people, okay, without earning profit. Now next is religious organizations. Temples, churches, gurudwaras, masjid, etc. exist to provide the facilities to the people for their religious activities. Example, Gurudwara Prabandhak Committee. So we have some religious organizations also. Then we have public health organization. Public hospitals and dispensaries are set up to provide free medical facilities to public in general. In a poor country like India, these organizations play a vital role in promotion of public health. Example, Sulabh International. Now here, public health organizations. So we have some government hospitals who provide these medical facilities at a very less charge or at no charge. Municipal organizations. Municipal authority in every state and union territory provide sewage disposal. Sewage disposal means the dirty water which flows from our toilet, okay, and from industries, that is called sewage water that we see in gutter. So municipal authorities in every state and union territory provide sewage disposal, water, electricity, sanitation and other essential service to the people. Example, New Delhi Municipal Corporation. So here we are in Mumbai, so we have Mumbai Municipal Corporation, and Mira Bhayandar we have Mira Bhayandar Mahanagarpalika Corporation. So these are the organizations which provide facilities like sewage disposal, like water, so the drinking water which we are using, electricity what we are using, sanitation what we are using, etc. is provided by these municipal organizations. Political organizations. Political parties exist to protect and promote the political interest of their members. They sponsor and support candidate during election and carry out various political functions. Example, Bharatiya Janata Party. So we have political organizations also. Now these political organizations, they are also come under non-for-profit organization. Mutual benefit organizations. These are voluntary associations set up for the benefit of their member and the public. Clubs and trade union are the examples of such organization. Example is Hind Mazdoor Sabha, HMS, Hind Mazdoor Sabha. So this is an organization which is for the benefit of Mazdoors. Commonweal organization. These organizations are established for the benefit of the public at large or the whole society. Army, police, fire services, etc. are the examples of commonweal organizations. For instance, an army defends the whole country and not part of its from the foreign aggregation. So commonweal organization, these organizations are established for the benefit of public at large or the whole society. So army, our army, as it is protecting the whole country, so it is army itself is an organization. This is a commonweal organization. So here we have seen various types of non-for-profit organization. Now non-for-profit organization means the organization which are established to serve the society and not to earn the profit. And here we have seen a lot of different types of organization: charitable organization, educational organization, religious organization, public health organization, municipal organization, political organization, mutual benefit organization and commonweal organization. Now let us see the difference between profit organization and non-profit organization. So comparison between profit and non-profit organization. So whatever we seen here, the summary of that is here. The basic distinction points are: primary motive. Primary motive for profit organization is to earn a profit. Now if this question comes, okay, comparison between profit and non-profit organization, then you have to do comparison as given here. That means you have to write basis of distinction, then profit organization, non-profit organization, and then you write. So once you know the basis of distinction, you can easily write regarding profit and non-profit organization. So primary motive means what is the main purpose. So for profit organization, the main purpose is to earn a profit, and for non-profit organization, the main purpose is to render service or to give service. Okay, then main function. So for profit organization, the main function is production and distribution, and for non-profit organization, the main function is helping people. Risk. So for profit organization, you will see that there is a high risk, and for non-profit organization, risk is low. Net result of operation. So net result of operation is profit or loss. So net result is what? Profit or loss. And non-for-profit organization, the net result is surplus or deficit. Tax, profit organization, they pay tax. Non-profit organization, not payable as they are not earning profit. They are doing what a charity or they are helping the people. Okay. Now for net result of operation, profit and loss, so this is related with accounting. Here for profit organization we are making profit and loss account, and here for non-profit organization we are making surplus and deficit account. Surplus means what extra we have with the organization, and deficit means what are lacking in the organizations. So that is deficit. And government grants. So for profit organization, no government grant is available, that is help from the government. So for profit organization, no help is needed, and for non-profit organization, as they are not earning profit, so government help them. So government help is available. So on the basis of primary motive, main function, risk, net result of operation, tax and government grant, we can compare profit organization and non-profit organization. Now let us see charitable organization, okay, again in a little detail. Our society is divided into rich and poor people. Rich people have the means to meet all their requirement. They lead a luxurious life, but the poor people find it difficult to meet their essential needs of food, clothing and shelter. In India, most of the people are poor. A part of the population live even below the poverty line. In such a situation, government, rich people and voluntary agencies can help the poor in various ways. They can set up trust and other organizations to offer financial assistance in cash and kind for welfare of the poor and downtrodden. These organizations are called charitable organizations. Some example of these organizations are as follows. So what is charitable organization? These are the organizations meant for poor, as they are not getting the basic facilities which they need, like food, clothes, shelter, okay, education and so on. So here we have few examples of charitable organization who are helping poor people. Now these charitable organizations, they can be set up from the government side or by some rich people. First is educational trust. These trusts run school, college to provide free education to poor people. Also offer scholarship and loan to bright children, poor families. Some of them run free libraries also. So educational trust, there are few educational trusts who provide free education to the poor people. Now clubs. Clubs such as Lions and Rotary organize blood donation camps. These organizations also provide help to victims of natural calamities such as flood, earthquake, etc. So I hope you must have heard about these Lions Club and Rotary Club. So in any natural calamity, you see that they are helping, okay, by collecting various useful things like food and clothes and providing the people who are in need, okay, the flood victims and earthquake victims, like that. Third is voluntary association. Many organizations have set up dharamshalas, night shelters, etc. to provide accommodation to the people who have no place to stay. Many charitable bodies donate money to the National Defence Fund, Prime Minister's Relief Fund, etc. So voluntary association means few people by themselves, they come together and they do some charitable work, like dharamshala. They are opening some dharamshalas, night shelters where people can stay without paying any money. Organizations of non-profit organizations. Organization of non-profit organizations. So how this non-profit organization is organized? There exists a wide variety of non-profit organization. Okay, so we have seen okay, different types of non-profit organizations. Some of them are member serving while other are community serving. Now member serving means these are the organization who are serving their own members, means a few people come together and they form one organization, okay. That organization is working for welfare of its member. So this is what this is called member serving organization, and there are few organizations which are set up to serve the whole community. Mutual societies, cooperatives, trade union, credit union, industry, association, sports club and senior citizens club serve their members. So you can see in your building you have cooperative society, okay. So what that cooperative society is doing, that cooperative society is helping the members of the society, okay. Like that we have many other societies who are helping their members. Red Cross, Child Relief and You, CRY, HelpAge are the examples of community serving organization. Now you have heard about HelpAge, okay, you have heard about CRY. So CRY means Child Relief and You, CRY, CRY, Child Relief and You. Now Red Cross also you have heard. So these are the organizations who are working for the welfare of community. Although non-profit organizations generate surplus revenue, but the surplus is not distributed, okay. They generate surplus revenue means they are also getting money from somewhere, okay, either from donation or something, but the excess money what they are getting, they are not distributing those monies to their members. Non-profit organizations are usually organized as societies, trust and non-profit companies. So how they are organized? So they are organized as societies, they are organized as trust and they are organized as non-profit companies. First let us see societies. A society is a group of 10 or more persons who associate voluntarily and register it under the Cooperative Society Act 1912 to protect and promote their common interest. Every member has one vote and the society is managed by an executive committee elected by the members. So here what is happening, 10 or more than 10 people, they are coming together and they are forming a society. Now when they form a society, they have to register this society with a under Cooperative Societies Act 1912. Now when they form their society, they have to elect a executive committee. The executive committee elect a president, vice president. So this elective committee, they elect president and vice president, secretary and joint secretary. Example here, Kaira District Cooperative Society, producer of Amul is an example. Second is trust. Trusts are set up to further social causes such as public health and education. Trusts are exempted from income tax. A trust is formed when a rich person or entity transfers a property in cash or kind and a trust agreement is executed. The trust is registered under the Indian Trust Act. The trust is managed by a group of trustees for the beneficiaries. In India, trust runs temple, educational institute, medical institutes, etc. Sir Darabji Tata Trust offers a scholarship to the student belonging to weaker sections of the society for pursuing higher education. So trust, what is happening here? The rich people, okay, they are using their money for the benefit of public. Non-profit companies. A non-profit company is a company that is registered under the Companies Act 2013 for the purpose other than earning profit and distributing them to its member. It is managed by board of directors. The directors are elected by the members of the company. Sulabh International is a non-profit company. So here is an example of non-profit company. So non-profit company, here this company is also formed for doing some social work and not to earn profit. So here we have seen two type of organization. One is organization which are meant to earn a profit, that is profit seeking organization, and one organization whose motive is not to earn a profit but to serve the society. So in summary, we say that profit seeking organizations are set up to earn money, whereas non-profit organizations are established to provide service to the society. Charitable, religious, educational, municipal, political, mutual benefit and common weal organizations are the main examples of non-profit organization. These are organizations as societies, trust and non-profit companies. These are organized. So how these non-profit organizations are organized? So they are organized as societies. So they are in the form of societies, or they are in the form of trust, or they are in the form of non-profit companies. So here in this particular chapter, if I see what is the most important part is comparison between this profit and non-profit organization. Rest also you have to understand, okay, you have to understand what is mean by profit seeking organization, its meaning, what is mean by non-profit seeking organization. You have to understand, you have to learn, okay, the different types of non-profit organization, that is charitable organization, what it is doing, educational organization, then religious organization, public health organization, municipal organization, political organization, mutual benefit organization and common weal organization. Now if you see by name, you know what these organizations will be doing. So there is no much difficulty, I think, to understand and learn these points. Then we have how these organizations are set up. So how these organizations are formed. So for this we have societies, trust and non-profit companies. Now here we have discussed in detail charitable organization. So in the beginning we have seen the first topic is charitable organization. So here in detail we have seen charitable organization. What are different charitable organizations we have? So different examples are educational trust, clubs and voluntary association. Okay, I hope you understand the complete chapter. If you see exercise, so different questions are like, what are profit seeking organization? Explain non-profit organization, give one example. Give two example of non-profit organization. What is charitable organization? So in short you have to answer these questions, and for long questions we have distinction between profit and non-profit organization. Explain the different types of non-profit organization. Discuss the nature and type of charitable organization, and we have to write a short note on trust or societies. Okay, so chapter is very simple. Okay, you can learn each and every point. Yes, thank you.